Hello everybody. Today we're going to see how I draw Iron Beak. Alright students, so pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch me sketch this out with the pencil first, look in the description of the video and you will see a link to click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. So for now, I have to sketch a quick sketch for myself, and then I will join all those skippers to the ink part, the Sharpie part. Let's see. So, how's it going? Pretty good? Awesome. Glad you're here. I've had a pretty good day too. I get to draw, so it's already awesome. Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna do a few things here, do a few things there, and then make a few notes, jot a few things down, and we'll get started. Let's see. Let me make sure I got this about right, because this is kind of spaced specifically. And so see, I can already tell that, well, no, I guess that's right. That's right. I'm being too rough on myself. I was gonna say that it's bad already. It's bad, but it's not bad. It's my drawing. It's how I draw. You know, you draw how you draw. I draw how I draw. And we'll meet somewhere in between. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. As a matter of fact, I think we're ready. This is really good. Not to brag. I mean, it's not bragging. You should always be happy about what you do. You know? Love what you do. It's not bragging. I mean, if you tell someone, look at this is the world's most amazing thing, and there's never going to be anything like it ever because I am Captain Awesome, that's a little bit of bragging. But if you just love what you're doing, more power to you. Awesome. I'm glad. You should be happy about what you're doing. The usual rule with art is you should always be on the best thing you've ever done. If it's not, then you need to move on to the next best thing you've ever done. You know, always progress, always get better. Okay, speaking of, I'm super happy with this. I think I'm going to switch over now. So, ding, 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 ding. It is the Sharpie portion of the video. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Here we're going to go with the Sharpie fine point and the Sharpie pen. Actually, this Sharpie pen, this is a Sharpie medium. I may not end up using it. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, we're going to use some Sharpies here, but I'm mostly going to use a Sharpie fine point to put a fine point upon it, as the literates say. So let's see, what can I do first here? How about, let's get a good starting point. I'm going to do this point right here. That's my starting point. That'll give me start-stop points and let me build off of that. So now I'm just going to come down here and do the bottom of the edge, I guess. I want to say pivot point, but it's not a pivot point. It is the place where it's connected, right? And there's a little screw right there. You can connect that now. And let's see, I like drawing what's in front first and then what's behind. So I got to figure out what's in front, and then I can hide stuff and only draw so much of it because you can't see everything. So I got to think of what's in front first, and also so I don't draw lines through it. And so I think this little rib cage thing is what's next. So I'm going to draw like the bone-ish rib cage thing like that. I'm going to draw the little shark fin pointer part like that. And again, same thing. This one's in front, so I'm going to come down here and do something like this. So yeah, kind of like a rib cage, but it's made out of metal, right? And let's see. Before I connect that, I'm going to do this here and do the same thing. Just Sharpie point it, ribby point it, and then one more up here, like this. Okay, I think that's good. Oh yeah, let's do the little shark fin points. But this one I can't do yet because it's got a top part. So let's do the top part. So it's going to come out here like this, and this is going to guide us. Okay? Like that, and like that. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of imagining where it's going to go, but not draw through that. So that'll kind of keep you a straight edge going like this, okay? And so now I could bring this to that point. And this one here, the reason I stopped is because, I'll draw it real fast. This one kind of comes like this, and over, and down, like that. So it's almost like a metal piece clamped over it, you know? Like that. Okay, so now I can draw this other half connecting to there, and I can draw the last shark fin like that, okay? And so let's see, there's another side inside there. So this is gonna come up from here, and it's gonna go through that, pretty much just like that line, okay? So I'm gonna go through here, pick it up, come down, pick it up, come down, and see how it looks. Look, it's flowing, it's going straight across. It's just, you know, visually, you just gotta remember how to do that. Okay, so now we're gonna draw this part with a little chip in the blade to a point like this, and we're just gonna connect it up here now. So come up here, round it right there, and connect. Boom! We're done. There are other sides, because this is on both sides, hanging down. It's going down on this side, going down on that side. So I'm going to do the other ones with a thinner Sharpie to, I wanted to say accent, but I'm not accenting. I'm subtly, there's a B in there, I don't know why. I'm subtly putting the other ones in there without making them stand out. So that's using thick and thin lines to make a contrast as to why it's like that, okay? And you know what, since we're here with this thinner Sharpie, I'm gonna draw these feathers coming off of it, because again, I want it subtle. I'm gonna thicken this up as I would with the big Sharpie, like that, and then I can draw the feathers out, but I don't want them as thick, so that's why I'm just kind of using this Sharpie to make them thinner. And you know what? I did that, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to do that with color. So I need to hold my horses there. So again, I'm going to do another one here, and you just come back up like that. And it's kind of feathering it like that. So there, I just added this like a little subtle line. You know, I don't want to do that. I want to do that so bad, but I need to stop because I'm going to do that with color. And I'm trying to control myself, but it's so much fun. It's so much fun to draw this stuff sometimes, you know? I mean, that's why we're doing it, right? So see what I'm doing? I'm creating a different inking style by using a thicker and thin Sharpie to get a different technique and just have a little fun with it. All right. Okay, so one last little piece. Gonna come down like this, and then I'm gonna whip it like that, and whip. Okay, and I'm gonna stop there because I could keep going, but I need to stop, or I'm gonna be drawing all day having fun with that. So here it's got, okay, so there's the stick that's connected, but it's got like a piece of leather wrapped around it. So I need to, and let's see, and on top of that, there's a belt around that leather. So I'm going to kind of draw the belt real quick like this, and then the other piece hanging off like that. So it's a little belt, like a little waist. Think of it that way. So do the same thing here. And come over like this. Going to draw the hook. Well, it's supposed to be see-through like that, but oh well, that's what happens. That's what happens. You just work with what you got. All right, so now those give me some start-stop points. So I can do this, and this is going to be like that leather piece that's kind of wrapped around this wood here. Okay, so now since I have that, now I can draw this piece in here, and I wanted it like that. So see, now that looks like it's wrapped around this. So I needed to establish certain points first, and then I can build off of it. That's kind of the whole thing, is planning. A good planner makes a good plan, right? Okay, and I'm going to do a little thing like this here, jag it like that, come back down, do another one like that, and it's kind of ripped. So I'm kind of doing this, and I'm just kind of playing around with, oh look, there's another wrap piece like that, and that'll give me some start-stop points. Okay, so now I'm gonna jag one part over here too again real quick, and you'll see why. Just like that. Another one kind of like that, and then bring it down and connect it right there. So what I was doing was, there's like some kind of like sewn pieces right here. So I'm just kind of doing something like that to show the stitching is basically what I'm trying to say. And I'm using a tinier Sharpie to make it stand out. And those little indentions, see how those little indentions, it's just subtle, but it makes it look like that's a different amount of material, you know? Okay, so here I'm going to draw the wood poking through, but I'm using the thinner Sharpie, not the big one, just to make it subtle. Subtly awesome is what I'm going for. Okay, so there's the wood that's underneath like that, and we're going to connect it there, and then there's the metal handle, or the metal butt end, I guess is what that is. And then I'm going to draw the piece, the spiky piece that's hanging off, the beak that's hanging off like that. And now I'm just going to do a few more little subtle things, and then we'll be done. Like the little rivet that holds that together. And I'm going to draw a few creases and folds. My favorite thing, creases and folds. And here I'm just kind of doing something like that. It's not necessary, but it's because it's material. I just kind of did want to show that it doesn't have a hard edge. You know, it's got something like that, just to give it something a little different. You know. So yeah, I think that's it. I think I want to let color take care of the rest. So yeah, let's move on to that section. So that is Iron Beak. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.